Hey everybody, it is Carol Ann here, and for those who might be watching my videos for the first time, I am an alter in the system that is Many of Us, called Many of Us, I should say. Now, I'm sorry if the camera is not showing properly, but as I am blind, I don't know what I'm doing, so my videos are kind of all over the place sometimes. Anyway, so I'm going to be posting my video to a new place online, so I thought I would do a quick introduction again of myself. I'm Carol Ann, I'm 19 years old, and as I said, I am the dominant alter in the Many of Us system. Our host is Shirley. We live in Ireland and we are diagnosed with dissociative identity disorder, formerly multiple personality disorder. We were diagnosed in December 2010 by some experts in the field who came over from the UK to diagnose us, and we have had an unofficial diagnosis before that, but our main diagnosis was in 2010. Most of my family and close friends know us just as Shirley. We're not really out about it as such because there's a lot of stigma associated with DID. So we're more open about our PTSD, but less open about the DID. But most of our friends online know me and they know many other members of our system. So that's basically a little bit of a rundown on me, and let me think now. What I'm basically making this video because I've got nothing better to do with my time. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. It's Sunday, the 30th, maybe, is it? I don't know. I'm shit with dates. I don't know what date it is. I was asleep half the day yesterday, so now because I was asleep half the day yesterday, I can't sleep. I was on Skype. Well, actually, I wasn't on Skype. I was on FaceTime with my friend Liz from Texas. For about 2 hours, we were having a great time and a great conversation about all sorts of different things. But one thing we were doing was looking up airfares because I said, I asked Liz how much it costs to fly from Texas to Ireland, because I wanted to know, because I don't know, I've never found out, how much it is to fly from America to Ireland. So we found out it was about $1,250 round trip. So that's not bad as round trip goes, because when I go to America, which I haven't been now in 2.5 years, but when I did go to America to see Jess, my partner, and I used to go a lot, and it used to cost me about €1,000. So that's not bad for a round trip, I'm having a pretty good weekend. I was pretty triggered Friday. For those other people who watch my YouTube videos regularly, I just got out of the hospital on Monday. I left against medical advice because I couldn't take another second of it. It was just very traumatic. There was a couple of incidents on the ward while I was in. It was frightening. I was scared a lot of the time. I was very triggered. That wasn't to do with what was happening on the ward. That was more to do with my own PTSD and, my own experiences of, abuse in the past and stuff. I didn't sleep hardly at all, which could be another reason why I'm now sleeping a lot. I feel safer at home and more able to sleep when I want. So anyway, I left because basically there was one incident on the ward where I was offered drugs. Imagine that. A girl just came into my room and just said, "I have drugs, do you want some?" And obviously I don't use drugs. I've never used drugs in my life. I am one of the most scared people of drugs that you ever met. I mean, there's other people in our system who have tried drugs, but not me. I'm not one of them. So I was very taken aback when somebody offered me drugs. I've talked to Dr. Barry about it, and she said, that she was sorry and that, it was not. Sorry, I can't get rid of this cough that I have. She said it was not great, that somebody did that, and she said that's the trouble when you have people with varying issues going into the hospital, and some drug addicts and different people in the hospital. She said that's going to be an issue, and but she also said that she trusted me, and she knew that if I couldn't have coped, that I wouldn't have left the hospital, because I left without seeing her. But I saw her on Wednesday because she fit me in on Wednesday morning. After I left on Monday, and I thought I wouldn't see her for at least a week and a half, but then on Wednesday morning I got a phone call to tell me to come in and see her at 11:30. So I went in and I talked to her, and it was good. It was a good appointment, She's her usual great self. And I have to say, like, as far as my disability and everything, Dr. Barry is great, because, like, some doctors, they're like, they wouldn't even help you, into their office or whatever, but she actually comes into the waiting room, comes over to me, says, hi, it's Dr. Barry, guides me in, carries my bag, all sorts of things like that. So she's really good like that. But anyway, that's it. I didn't have a good experience this time around in the hospital. I spent more time triggered than anything else. So I'm better off at home, and I'll probably just I'm oh, excuse me now, guys. I'm tired, but I just can't sleep. I think I've drank too much tea and coffee. But anyway, I'm on an extended break from college at the moment. I'm due to go back in April. Don't know whether I'm definitely going back or not. It's still up in the air. But I said I would take a break for now, and it's nice to have a couple of weeks where I don't have to, do anything as such, where I can do basically what I want, when I want, etc., etc. So yeah, that's basically where things are at. I hope everybody is having a good evening, day, night, whatever time you're watching this video. If you want to leave me a comment, please do, or a like or whatever. Yeah, so I hope everyone's doing well, and I will talk to you all soon. Signing off for now. Ciao. Stop.